Hello and good day. Welcome to our video channel, God's Promises. And today's video will be Numbers chapter 14. Let's get started now. Numbers chapter 14 is a pivotal chapter in the book of Numbers, as it highlights the Israelites' rebellion against God and their subsequent punishment. This chapter begins with the Israelites receiving the report of the 12 spies that Moses sent to explore the land of Canaan. The spies returned with a mixed report, acknowledging the land's abundance but also expressing fear of the powerful people who inhabited it. In verse 6-10, Joshua and Caleb, the only two spies who expressed faith in God's ability to deliver the land to the Israelites, tried to calm the people and encourage them to trust God. But the majority of the Israelites refused to listen to them and instead chose to believe the negative report of the other 10 spies. They began to complain and even plotted to choose a new leader and return to Egypt. God was deeply angered by the Israelites' lack of faith and their rebellion against him. In verses 11-19, he expressed his intention to punish them and start a new nation with Moses as the leader. However, Moses interceded on behalf of the people, pleading with God to forgive them and spare them from destruction. Moses reminded God of his character as a merciful and forgiving God, and God relented. However, there were still consequences for the Israelites' rebellion. God declared that none of the people who had doubted him and refused to enter the promised land would be allowed to enter it. Instead, they would wander in the wilderness for 40 years, until that generation had died out. Only Joshua and Caleb, the two faithful spies, were promised entry into the land of Canaan. The story in Numbers chapter 14 teaches us several important lessons. First, it reminds us of the importance of faith in God, especially in times of uncertainty and difficulty. When the Israelites faced an unknown and potentially dangerous situation, their faith wavered, and they became fearful and rebellious. In contrast, Joshua and Caleb trusted in God's promises and demonstrated courage and faith. Secondly, the chapter shows us the consequences of disobedience and rebellion against God. The Israelites' rebellion had severe consequences, and they were not allowed to enter the promised land because of their lack of faith. This serves as a reminder to us that disobedience and rebellion have consequences, and we need to be careful to obey God's commands and trust in His goodness. Lastly, the story emphasizes the power of prayer and intercession. When God was ready to punish the Israelites, Moses interceded on their behalf, reminding God of His mercy and compassion. As a result, God relented and showed mercy to the people. This reminds us of the importance of prayer and intercession, both for ourselves and for others. In conclusion, Numbers chapter 14 is a sobering reminder of the importance of faith and obedience to God, as well as the consequences of disobedience and rebellion. We can learn from the Israelites' mistakes and strive to trust in God's promises and obey His commands. We can also take comfort in the power of prayer and intercession, knowing that God is a merciful and compassionate God who hears our prayers and responds to them. Thank you for visiting us today. Please share with us your favorite Bible chapter below in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help our channel grow. Looking forward to see you back here for our next video. Always take good care.